welcome to Gaming on Board. Today we're going to take a look at a tasty minstrel game called Embark. In Embark, you will be loading your colonists onto different ships, docking at islands, trying to get as many riches as you can, and colonize as much as possible. Whoever does that the best at the end of the game is the winning colony. Let's go down the table and check out Embark. Alright, so this is what Embark looks like, almost completely set up. For each player in the game, there will be a different map or island, and on these islands there's a bonus at the top that you can unlock by going through these different areas on the exploration track. During setup, you'll put a key on each of these spots with a key on it, and once someone reaches there, they'll unlock it, place it up here, and then you read what you've unlocked. There'll also be some mine spaces at the top with a number. You put that many ore pieces there on the mines, and then this area is just an open area where anybody can place colonists to try to create farms. And then at the bottom here you've got two spaces with letters that tell you where you can dock ships and in what order. Also, these are double-sided, so there's many different variations. So you want to look at the letters and get them in alphabetical order, A, B, E, F. So that's what we'll be using this game. So if you look at the player boards, it has A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, J, K. Not sure where there's no I, but anyways. So in this game, we'll only be placing workers on A, B, and E and F. So let's go ahead and put those keys there. I've already set them here. There's a key side and an unlock side. You'll put it on the key side on the exploration track. And once they're unlocked, you'll put them on the unlock side and put them over the lock at the top. Next, you'll get these talent cards, and you'll place out talent cards equal to the number of players plus 2, so everybody has plenty to choose from. These give you different abilities during the game, so at the end of the game, any column not part of a completed farm is worth 3 points instead of 0. That's great. So different abilities. So you'll both choose one, starting with the first player, set those aside. You have that ability for the rest of the game. The rest of them can go back to the box. I'm going to go ahead and set these boards up real quick. Alright, so now I have all the ore out equal to the number that was on the map. Now we'll draw a boat card for each port. So on these boat cards, they'll have a number of different spaces, and then they'll tell you what each of those spaces do. So the Explorer symbol would go down to the Explorer track on the leftmost empty space. The purple anchor means they can do any of the jobs, and the red helmet means that you can displace another worker that's already out on the board, on that island. The little houses mean you can add to the colony spaces here to try to create farms. Once you have 4 workers on a farm here, or on this colonizing space, it becomes a farm, and I'll show you that later. Okay, nothing new there. We already talked about the helmet, the exploration house. This is the last symbol, the mining symbol. It means that you'll place one of your workers up here at the mining spot. That's how you mine for gold. And then here's the last one. So there we go. We've placed all those out. And then each round, all the players simultaneously will take 5 of their workers and place them on any of the ships that are in play. So I can put it on A, B, E, or F, however many I want split up. So let's just say 1 there, 2 there, 1 there, 1 there, and this player did 2 there, and they wanted to make sure that F set sail, because a ship will only sail and go to the island if it is full. So we've all placed our stuff. Then we can remove our shields so everybody can see, and these shields are cool. They tell you exactly what to do. Place your workers, assign them to the boats, then they land on the island, and then you score points. And then it tells you the end of game scoring also. And it has your player color on the back. These are really nice shields. They're not super flimsy, thin, cardstock shields. These are nice punchboard shields. So anyways, after everybody's done that, you'll place all of your cubes under the ships that you've allocated to, like that. Oh, I forgot E. There we go. So then in player order, whoever's the first player, whoever has the captain's wheel, will go first and place one of theirs on the ship anywhere you want. So if I want to, I know he's going to place something, so maybe I want to just immediately displace him. So I'll put it on that helmet, and then green will place. They want to go exploring, and then purple will choose the captain because they can do anything they want as the captain. This ship will not sail this turn because it's not full, but if it did, you would unload from front to back. So boom, 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 boom. The next one, green can do whatever he wants, so he'll just double up on colonizing. Green's going to go here. At the bottom, displace, because remember it unloads from front to back, so he wants to be able to kick out somebody once this finally does go. And then purple's first player, so they get to choose first. They're going to explore. Green will colonize. Purple will mine and explore. So in this case, none of the ships are full. Nothing sets sail. Nobody scores any points. So we go on to the second round. Every round you get 5 workers each. So there you go. We got our 5 workers. They need to place them wherever they think they should go. And you know, you're trying to make intelligent decisions here based on what's already out there, where you're going to place them, all that good stuff. So everybody's placed the cubes. We reveal, put them under the ships. Now, at the end of the first round, the first player marker would have gone from purple to green. It always goes to the left. Always, first player passes to the left. So green's first, he's going to explore. Then purple's going to explore. And now purple has 1 cube, but the boat is full, so what do? Well, that's simple. Any leftover cubes that cannot board the boat, go down here to your tavern or your pub. So everybody's got their own name for their pub. This one's the Tipsy Troll. Green's is the Drunken Dwarf. It's pretty cool. So this will be here and available to purple next round. So they'll get their 5 plus whatever is left over in their pub. So here, green's first. He'll do that. And then purple will displace. Green will explore. Purple will explore. Green will explore. Purple will farm. Green has no room, so this will go to his pub. And now this one is full, so we have to unload it from front to back. This is an explore symbol, so it'll go to the first available spot on the exploration track. Next one is also explore, so it'll go here as well. Purple is explore, so they'll go there. This one's a captain, so she's going to go up here to this mine. And when you see 2 spaces on a mine, see how this one only has 1, so obviously only 1 person can be there and reap the benefit. If there's 2, the top one takes an ore first, then the bottom one. So it's better to be at the top of a 2-person mine. And then finally, purple has to displace somebody. If there's nobody to displace, this goes back to your pub. But they do have somebody to displace, so they're going to displace this one on the exploration track. And let's see what this says. You may have 7 new voyagers each round if you wish. If you do, you will take fewer new voyagers in the last 2 rounds. So that doesn't help me when being displaced. There are some special abilities that let you move it to a different available spot when you get displaced. But this will go back to my pub here. Okay, so that sets sail. So this card goes away, goes to the bottom of the deck, and then the next round we'll bring out a new ship. This one's not full, it doesn't set sail. This one's not full, it doesn't unload. This one's full, so it does. So explore, 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 colonize, colonize, and mine. So that one unloaded, so it's going to go back under here. Now we score. So we loaded the boats, we unloaded the full ones, now we score. So each person at a mining space takes 1 ore. So purple gets 1 from here and 1 from here and puts it in her warehouse down here. Next, we check to see if any farms are created. Nobody has 4 colonists on the farm area, so no farms are created. And finally, you score 1 point for each explorer you have on the exploration track. So purple will get 1, 2, 3, 4. Green will get 2. So you grab your point tokens here. Green gets 2. Purple gets 4. And we're done scoring for that round. New round begins. Put out some new ships. Pass the first player token to the left. Put our shields back up. Grab our 5 workers. Is that 5? Yeah. Plus, you get whatever's in your pub. So now green's got 7. And purple grabs her 5. And then the 1 from her pub. So now we have more workers available. And they'll keep adding up and things like that. And you continue like that for 6 rounds. Because, ladies and gentlemen, 6 times 5 is 30. And each player has 30 cubes. You'll continue doing this until there's no more cubes available. Then at the end of the game, you'll see if you unlocked any in-game bonuses up here at the top by reaching these keys. Then you'll check and see how many ore you have. Based on the number of ore, you get more points. The more the better. And then finally, whoever has the most colonists in this forest area will gain victory points equal to whatever banner was reached on these tracks. Let me just pull this up here. So the farther along you move on this track, the more points you get for having the most people up here. So if we made it all the way here, the person with the most would get 10, second most 4. The rest of the time it's just whoever has the most gets this many points. And then the farther you get, the more people benefit and the more points you get. So, and that's it. So at the end of the game, you do that in-game scoring. Whoever has the most points wins. And I believe the tiebreaker is whoever has the most farms. And that is Embark. It looked interesting, but I wasn't expecting too much from this game. But then once you actually get into it and start playing it, it has a lot of really complex, important decision making, especially with the order of the boats, unloading front to back, and who gets to place theirs first. And you might intentionally put a bunch of stuff on one ship so you end up with more workers the next round. And if you take over an entire ship, it's a pretty big deal. So yeah, I really like this. There's a bunch of these. I think there's 20 different special abilities, and there are 6 or 8 different islands, and they're all double-sided. So a lot of variability in the gameplay. There's 36 different boats, so that's another variable. It's really nice. You could play probably 30, 40, 50 games of this and not have the exact same experience. Thumbs up, 2 thumbs up for Embark. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, be sure to check out Tasty Minstrel Games Embark. It's available in stores now. And be sure to check Gaming on Board out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And as always, thank you for watching, and play all the games.